Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making the easiest peach cobbler you've ever made. Now over here I have about 4 ripened roughly chopped peaches, and I have about I don't know, I didn't measure it, like a big slice of butter. And I have sugar, about, I want to say 3/4 cup sugar, cinnamon and nutmeg. And yes, since peaches are going out of style very, very soon, it's very important that you try to do as many natural peach dishes that you can. And so over here I have a pot heating up, and it feels, yep, it's hot to the touch. So I'm gonna add my stick of butter, let that baby do its thing, and then after the butter is almost melted, I'm gonna add the peaches. Since the butter is almost melted, doesn't have to be completely, I'm actually going to add the sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg mix first to create a nice base. And let the butter continue to melt with the sugar. It's going to create a nice caramelized kind of paste. Let me turn the fire up on this. Okay, now it's going to continue to melt, and excuse me because I am recording this on my phone, but stay with me. We're going to add the peaches. I'm just going to grab by hand because I'm having one hand to record, or let me see, nah, I'm not going to gamble. So I'm going to take one hand, just going to add the peaches in the pot. This is so easy, it's foolproof, you know. You make this for your friends, they're going to be like, oh my god, you got it going on. And then when I go back to the grocery store, I'm going to see if there's more peaches, because they are going out of style, going out of harvest, going out of season, however you want to call it. They're leaving soon. So I want to get some more peaches. I want to show you guys like some more peach. Like I have a peach cobbler pizza. Yeah, peach cobbler pizza. You heard that right. And then peach tea as well. But if you're catching this video after the peaches are out of season, of course you can get the canned peaches. I just recommend that you drain the juice, save the juice on the side. You may want to add it back in for flavor, but you definitely want to create your own flavor base with the peaches. Okay, now we're going to work on the cobbler crust. And in my mixing bowl, I have 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, and 1 cup of milk, regular whole milk, equal portions. I dashed a little bit of salt because we do have the cobbler mix going, and oh my god, it looks so good. Let me show you. You see that syrup? It's just marinating so perfectly. It's coming together. And once again, this was just the peaches, sugar, butter, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon. You don't have to add nutmeg or cinnamon. You can add vanilla extract, whatever you like. Or you could just add sugar, butter, and peaches. Okay, now in a minute we're going to mix the cobbler crusts. Okay, now our crust is beaten nice and thick. Once again, just a cup of all-purpose flour and a cup of milk, and yeah, I like that consistency. Now, this is the most simplest, once again, peach cobbler you will ever make. Oh, it's like an amber color syrup. It's like the red from the peaches. Alright, I am back with a second rendition of the easiest to bake peach cobbler, and I actually made some mistakes with the first batter, well, verbalizing the mistakes. And one mistake that I made to tell you guys was that it is not all-purpose flour. It's self-rising flour. So you want not 1 cup, but 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, 1.5 cups of milk, whole milk. What I did was I used 1 cup of whole milk and half of a cup of coconut milk. And I really like the batter. It's nice and thick. And I'm gonna make this with the same technique that I did with the first rendition. So hold tight. And actually, I have, instead of wiping butter, I just put a little bit at the bottom of the casserole dish and I melted the butter. So once again, we're going to see how this all turns out. Okay, and another very important step you want to take when you're making your peach cobbler is actually you want to spoon the fruit into the batter. You want to spoon your fruit in your batter like such, and then you want to pour your syrup on top of the fruit. Okay, now I'm just going to spoon the syrup in over the peaches. I wish y'all could taste it. I wish they invented smell-o-vision already. So now I'm going to pop this in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven. And I'm going to bake this for about 35 to 40 minutes. Once again, this dish consists of 4 ripened peaches. I used, I used yellow peaches, white flesh peaches, and I think a third kind of peach. Anyways, they've all been ripened, peeled, boiled with their sugar, nutmeg, syrup, a pinch of salt, over butter in a pot. Then again, the batter consists of 1.5 cups of self-rising flour and 1.5 cups equal parts of milk. I use for the second rendition 1/2 cup coconut milk and a full cup of whole milk. And I will see you in about 45 minutes. We're back. It's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes. And now we have the final product. I love the crust. It's nice and golden, very soft to the touch, but well done. You would know it's well done once you stick a toothpick or a knife in the center as well on the outer edges to make sure it comes out clean. Now we're going to slice. Here is a slice of the peach cobbler. The crust is nice and thick. The sauce is juicy and it fell all the way to the bottom, which makes a ooey gooey base, which you can drizzle on top as well. And here is this is the final product. This is the easiest to bake peach cobbler. Now the crust is amazingly soft with a nice caramel glaze. We have the peaches. We have everything in combination with each other the way we need it to be. And I'm going to finish it off with some vanilla ice cream. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. Once again, an easy, no fuss, bake peach cobbler. I challenge you to make this at home. Make this with your friends. Enjoy. Bon appetit.